those sums first, then we'll start with waves and oscillation. Open the PDF, come to that question number
35.
45 we did. No, we were doing 45 or?
No, we have to start with 35.
Okay. $35, okay, not 45, 35. Some number 35. Efficiency of reversible heat engine is eta R and that of irreversible is eta I. Which relation is correct? Efficiency of reversible heat engine is eta R and that of irreversible heat engine is eta I, which is correct. Reversible means जाके आएगा ना? हेलो?
Yes, sir.
जाके आएगा मतलब कुछ लॉस होता है और खाली गया तो it is less loss. So irreversible, reversible is always slightly less than irreversible because while coming it loses something in the path. This is the option. Next, 36. A reversible engine converts 1/6 of heat input as work. So its efficiency is 1/6 when the temperature of sink is reduced by 62. So T2 dash is T2 minus 62. Then efficiency is doubled. That means it is twice of 1/6, that is 1/3. Efficiency is doubled. The temperature of source, that means T1, and sink, that is T2, is how much? Very important, sir. Because of unit. See, whenever you solve, you will get in SI. But if answer is given in, we'll get in Kelvin. If answer is in Celsius, then you have to convert Kelvin to Celsius. So we know that eta is 1 minus T2 upon T1. अब ये confusion रहता है. T2 मतलब it is always remember smaller upon larger होता है. अगर confusion है तो. That means sink upon reservoir. Reservoir में always in heat engine reservoir का temperature ज़्यादा. So eta is 1 minus T2 by T1. By first case, eta 1 is 1 minus T2 by T1. That means 1/6 is 1 minus T2 by T1. Minus 5/6 is minus T2 by T1. Therefore, from this we can say T1 is equals to 6 upon 5 times T2. Then eta 2 is 1 minus T2 dash upon same T1. That means 1/3 is 1 minus T2 minus 62 upon T1. That is minus 2/3 equals to minus T2 minus 62 upon 6/5 T2. Okay, just copy to this. See here, common mistake. We will get T2 37 degree and we'll substitute that in terms of first equation. But when you are substituting in first, you should put in Kelvin. This is the only chance of mistake possible if you are doing. So now everybody has followed the sum. Answer is 9937.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next sum. Shall I rub 36?
Yes, sir.
37. A Carnot engine has efficiency as 1 upon 10. It is used as refrigerator. If work done on the system is 10 joule, the amount of energy absorbed from the reservoir at the lower temperature, so that is Q2, amount of energy absorbed from the reservoir at lower temperature, Q2 चाहिए, सिंक का टेम्परेचर, अभी रिजर्वायर अपना Q2 को बोल दिया है लोग, at lower temperature. From efficiency, first I should find coefficient of performance. Hello?
Yes.
What is coefficient of performance?
Q2 by
Q2 by W, correct?
yes.
And coefficient of performance is 1 eta upon 1 minus eta. This is Q2 upon W. So 1 by 10, 1 minus 1 by 10 is Q2 upon W. So 1 by 10 upon 9 by 10 is Q2 by W. 1 minus eta upon eta. Mistake, okay? 1 minus eta upon eta. So this will become 1 minus eta. That is 1 minus 1 upon 10 divided by 1 by 10. 10 minus 1, 9 by 4 upon 1 by 10. Q2 is 1 upon 10 with 10 cancel. 90 equals to Q. 90. Option C. $90.
सर वर्क डन नेगेटिव नहीं लेना है इसके इसमें.
नहीं. While doing thermodynamics, we are taking that plus minus. Here we take only magnitude. In case of heat engine and refrigerators, while taking ratio, we are taking only magnitudes. Will I clear 37th also?
Yes, sir.
An ideal Carnot engine whose efficiency is 40%, that means 0.4, receives heat from the source at temperature of 500 Kelvin. The efficiency is to be increased to 50%, that means 0.5, by changing the temperature of source. So T1 dash we have to change as the same temperature of sink. Sink temperature is same, how much I don't know. Find the final temperature of the source. So eta is 1 minus T2 upon T1. Eta 1 will be 1 minus T2 upon 500. So 0.4 is 1 minus T2 upon 500. Minus 0.6 is minus T2 upon 500. So T2 equals to 0.6 into 5, 300 Kelvin. So eta 2 is 1 minus T2 upon T1 dash. So 0.5 equals to 1 minus T2 300 upon T1 dash. So minus 0.5 is minus 300 upon T1 dash. Minus minus cancel. T1 dash equals to 300 upon 0.5. That is 300 into 10 upon 5, 20. Equals to 600 Kelvin. 600 Kelvin.
Done, sir.
Next one. $39. A Carnot engine takes in heat from reservoir at temperature of 4 to 7 degrees Celsius. That is 4 to 7 plus 273, 700 watts. And gives out heat to the sink of 77 degree. 77 plus 273, that is 350 Kelvin. To produce useful work of 357 watt, that means it is actually joule per second here. Then heat absorbed will be how much by it? Answer is in C, calories per second. This is joule per second. So first efficiency is work upon heat, which is 1 minus T2 upon T1. So 357 upon Q is 1 minus 700, or 350 upon 700, that is 1 minus half equal to half. So Q equals to 357 into 2. 2 into 7, 14, 2 5 are 10, 1, 11, 617. This much joule per second, but we have to convert into calories. So divide by 4.2, it becomes calories per second. Seven one four. Mechanical work is at the rate of this, then heat absorbed by it will be how much? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now if I divide 714 with 4.2, approximately how much we can predict? Because two answers are very close. 180 भी दिया है.
सर 170. तो 170 आ रहा है.
Exact आ गया?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Exact आ रहा है, yes, correct, 170. Because see, we can't round off 170 or 180, 160 are both close. So option C. Right. Important was here that joule should be converted into calories. Completed?
Yes, sir.
48. In mechanical refrigerator, the low temperature coils are at minus 23. So T2 is at minus 23 degrees Celsius, minus 23 plus 273, that will become 250 Kelvin. And the compressed gas in the condenser has temperature of 77 degrees Celsius. 77 plus 273 is 350 Kelvin. The coefficient of performance is how much? Coefficient of performance is given by 1 upon T1 by T2 minus 1. So this will be 1 upon 350 upon 250 minus 1. 5 into 5, 5 into 7. 1 upon 7 upon 5 minus 1. That will be 1 upon 2 by 5. So 5 by 2, 2.5 is the required option.
Done, sir.
Now heading right. First oscillation. So now we are targeting waves and oscillation section. To produce oscillation, what is the formula of force required? Yes, for oscillation, we require restoring force, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where F equal to minus Kx. What is K called as?
Spring constant.
Spring constant or force constant. So whenever it is oscillation, then it is actually simple harmonic motion. So linear periodic motion in which force or acceleration is directly proportional to displacement from mean position and directed opposite is called as linear ascension. So therefore we write F equal to minus Kx. What is differential equation in linear ascension? Differential equation in linear ascension formula e square x upon dt square plus omega square x equal to 0. Omega square is k by n. That means omega is root of k by n. Hello, these two equation okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Done, sir.
What is acceleration in linear ascension? Acceleration in linear ascension
Minus omega square x.
A equals to minus omega square x. A maximum will be what? Minus omega square A. At mean, what is acceleration? C. Velocity in linear ascension. I have done this chapter earlier.
No, sir.
Ashlesha, I think you have attended
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes, sir.
Achha. Oh. So for you, what is left out there?
So only is mechanical properties of solid.
बस अच्छा मैं बाद में डिस्कस करूंगा आपसे
हाँ.
velocity in linear ascension. So v is plus or minus omega root of a square minus x square Therefore V maximum is plus or minus a omega. At mean V is so a maximum upon V maximum will become a omega square upon a omega, that is equals to omega. Sixth one. If two velocities, very important, if two velocities and two displacements are given, two velocities and two displacement are given, then v1 square equal to omega square a square minus x1 square and v2 square equal to omega square a square minus x2 square. Therefore, omega square will be v1 square minus v2 square upon x2 square minus x1 square. I have remembered this. So they can give two velocities, two displacement. You always get omega square. From that you can find time period. From that you can find frequency. Or if they want amplitude, then you have to use this equation, first or second. Now copy this four formulas.
Sir, at mean position, velocity will be maximum, no?
No, at mean velocity is 0. Sorry. At mean it is maximum. At mean V is maximum. Acceleration is 0. Sorry, thank you. Written?
Yes, sir.
Displacement in linear section if body starts from mean position comma x equals to a sine omega t. If body starts from positive extreme position, then x is a cos omega t. If body starts from any position, then x equals to a sine omega t plus delta. Copy this formula. अब HDFC कितना HDFC लिमिटेड कैश फिर वो ना दो HDFC लेना दो HDFC 852 में होंगे दो HDFC बैंक और हाँ हाँ तो ठीक है चलो बाद में कर लेते हैं थोड़ी देर के हाँ चलेगा चलेगा कंप्लीटेड सर
Yes, sir.
what is phase of SHM? Meaning of phase of SHM? See, phase means state of SHM, and state means position and direction of body performing SHM. Position and direction of body performing SHM. In expression x equals to a sine omega t plus delta, the quantity omega t plus delta is called as phase of SHM. So this quantity is called phase of SHM, which when you change, we get the change in value of x. So that gives me position and direction at any instant. If time is 0, that means if t is 0, then phase will omega t plus delta will become omega into 0 plus delta, that is only delta. Correct? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Delta is called as initial phase or epoch of SH. Right, this point. Completed? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Then what is path length? Path length. It is twice the amplitude. So path over which body performs linear SHM is called as path length. It is twice the amplitude. Resultant amplitude of 2 SHM is given by R equals to root of A1 square plus A2 square plus twice A1 A2 cos of delta 1 minus delta 2. And initial phase tan delta is A1 sin delta 1 plus A2 sin delta 2 upon A1 cos delta 1 plus A2 cos delta 2. Please copy this much again. Hello, how are you? HDFC दो, HDFC बैंक दो. हाँ, it's right. हाँ, और टाइटन दो. कितने का हुआ है? 2 2 4 15 3 7 7 और 3 10%. ठीक. अच्छा, पॉलीमेडिकल कितना है? बढ़ गया क्या बस? उसका कल का कितना? कल से बहुत ज्यादा है. अभी कितना बोल रहे? 1012. अच्छा, फिर वो भी ले लो 5 पॉलीमेडिकल बस. Completed? Hello, completed this much?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is kinetic energy in linear ascension? Formula of kinetic energy: half m omega square a square minus x square. Potential energy in linear ascension? Yes, say half m omega square x square. And total energy is half m omega square a square, which is constant. And graph is inverted parabola for kinetic energy, standard parabola for potential energy, and straight line parallel to displacement axis is total energy. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
if frequency of oscillation is n, then frequency of kinetic energy comma potential energy is 2 times n. Copy this again. Yes, this also done.
Yes, sir.
What is time period of simple pendulum? T equals to 2 pi root L by G. Percentage increase in time period is percentage increase in length. Loss or gain in one day, this is beautiful formula which we are writing, is 86,400 into percentage change in time. Please remember this way. If they say length is increased by something, decreased by something, what is percentage loss or gain in the time period? So we can remember in this manner. If pendulum is arranged in lift, then there are three possibilities. At rest, time period will be 2 pi root L by G. If lift moves upward with acceleration A, then T equals to 2 pi root of L G plus A. Just copy this much again.
Sir, can you explain 22nd point?
22nd. Explaining. Wait, explain. Can I clear 20 wala first? Okay, first you all copy full. Don't take tension. Wherever you feel you have doubt, please ask. Huh? So 22 I'm explaining.
Sir, percentage increase in time period would be half the percentage increase in length. No?
Yes. Shall I clear this now?
Yes.
उसमें B part, C part भी लिख लेते हैं. If lift moves downward with acceleration A, then E is 2 pi root L G minus A. And this is 24th. No? Is it 24th point? ट्वेंटी फोर्थ है क्या 25th है? तो टाइम पीरियड वाला खत्म हो गया.
4th.
एक स्पेसिफिक ग्रेविटी याद रखना. If specific gravity is x, then g1 upon g2 will be x upon x minus 1. g1 is acceleration in air and g2 is acceleration when it is immersed in water. If specific gravity of solid is x. अभी वो टाइम पीरियड का बताया तो कैसे आया. Suppose T1 is correct time. Sakshi? Hello? And T2 is new time. Matlab T1 is changed from by T1 minus T2, na?
Yeah.
So in one day, that is in 24 hours, that means in 24 into 3600, what will be the change? So I can cross multiply T1 minus T2 upon T1 into that product. This is 86,400. अभी इसका मतलब क्या है? Percentage change in time है ना ये?
Yeah.
So that's why I wrote that.
Okay.
Now copy it in 24. दोनों बड़ा सुबह 924 पहुंच गया था 911 गया था फ्यूचर है नौरा निकलता नहीं है करने लग रहा है Done? Hello? Completed? Yes, completed.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
एक लास्ट है आज के लिए. What is length of seconds pendulum? Length of seconds pendulum?
1 meter.
G upon pi square, which is approximately yes 1 meter. Okay, this much will complete today.
Done, sir.
So that's all for today. Today evening